Hi there, Malcolm here with my 287th Booktube video, and today I'll be bringing you a bookshelf tour. Yes, on another video I had a comment. I thought that's very nice of you to say so. Let's give you all a closer look, shall we? So I'll give you a quick whistle-top tour of the bookcase behind me. I'm not going to focus on every single book, but you'll get a better look and hopefully give you a better idea about what is going on back there. So let's go. I'm going to have to move you guys, hopefully in a way that's not going to make you all feel sick. Yeah, come with me. And up we go, all the way to the top. Now, the whole bookcase is ostensibly the TV and movie tie-in shelf. And so up here we have, at the back, you can see the Torchwood series of books there. We got the original 15 and then one of the newer ones from Earth Day. But we kind of hated Earth Day, so we didn't really continue that or watch it or anything. On the left and on the right there, we've also got Primeval, which I've just finished reading my way through. I'll be doing Torchwood next. And in front of that we have a Geomag K9 from Doctor Who and some Heroes tie-in books, Saving Charlie and a short story collection. And then we have myriad other tie-in books from Stargate, Stargate SG-1, Millennium, Randall and Hopkirk Deceased, and Battlestar Galactica. I've read most of Stargates. Anyway, we got over here, we have a fantastic Stitch plushie in the bra and cape. And behind that we have more tie-in stuff. So what we got up there? Diagnosis Murder, Xena Warrior Princess, and some Star Treks. I've read a couple of the Star Treks. That's about it. And at the top there we have a TIE Fighter in a box. Moving down, and hopefully as we come down I have a better grip on the camera, so I'm not weaving them about quite so much, is my Star Wars Plus lot. So starting over here we have the big hardback editions, but I can't fit on the shelves with all the rest of my Star Wars books, and some of the William Shakespeare Does Star Wars as well, which were gifted to me. Got a bobbleheaded Christmas Yoda pop, bobblehead Han Solo and Carbonite pop. I've got a few more vehicles of Star Wars that I got on a mag from about 10-15 years ago now. And I got an IG-88 bobblehead pop as well. And behind that I have the sort of younger readers Star Wars collections. So we've got Boba Fett, Galaxy of Fear, the Jedi Apprentice, for which I did a reading vlog a few months ago. And then a couple of the Jedi Quests, Rebel Forces, Jedi Princes, and so on and so forth. I also have The Lost Jedi Choose Your Own Adventure book as well. Not done it yet, but I do want to get around to it at some point. Right, next down, and can I put you down on the floor now? Are you at head level? There you go. That way I'll be less vomit-inducing with the motion of the camera. I have 3 shelves. Took it down, there we go. So you can see I've got 3 shelves of the Star Wars novels, and I believe I have the whole lot of the main original Before Disney Happened Star Wars books. And only a few of them have the insulting Legends bit on the top. Most of them are free of that guff. How's everything in chronological order? Starting with Dawn of the Jedi by Tim Lebbon, going through the Old Republic with Darth Bane and all that, to Darth Maul, Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, and then there's another row behind, and then finally, which goes up to here, where the original Star Wars novelisation is, and then we continue here, going up to The Empire Strikes Back, and then Return of the Jedi. Everything after this point is after Return of the Jedi. So we have the Bounty Hunter Wars, the X-Wings, the Thrawn trilogy, and the Jedi Academy trilogy. And then behind all that we have what I got of the Young Jedi Knights series. Chronologically, I've got the first 6, but then I need the next lot, which I can't seem to get hold of at the moment. And technically they should be up on the extra shelf, but there's so many of them. And then after that we have the New Jedi Order kicking off. Now I'll be reading through all these chronologically, starting with Dawn of the Jedi. I've just done the Dark Tide duology, which is the second and third book of the New Jedi Order. I don't know if you guys remember Disney Infinity, where you used to get little figures that you put on the thing and you could play the game with as that character, and that then got cancelled. Rather they did the toy box where you could get the same figures but more as an articulated character instead. So I got Han and Leia and Yoda. Got a holographic Princess Tata, when I got my R2 Potato, who's downstairs, and a holographic Yoda as well. Right, let's move it down. Ooh, down, down. There we go. And so my final Star Wars shelf continues the New Jedi Order, and then behind continues with the Darkness trilogy, the Legacy of the Force, and then the Fate of the Jedi series. This book was the first Star Wars book I ever bought. It's brand new at the time, so that's 2005 I got that. 20 years later, still haven't read it yet. But I only have to read all these and then I can. So I have read most of the Star Wars books above. There's a few that I filled gaps in since passing that point when I originally did my chronological read through. So I have been going up and filling gaps. Razor's Edge, for example, is a very recent acquisition and will be a Star Wars book I'll read next time I get to read Star Wars. Luke Skywalker and the Shadows of Mindor is another example of one I haven't read yet, but really there's not many. Also got a Zuckuss. He's technically bobble-headed, but because of his breather tubes, his head doesn't bobble that much. Chewie from the toy box with a bowcaster he never holds onto, and Darth Vader. And despite not really having much truck with the Disney Star Wars, I couldn't resist the Lego blockheads of The Mandalorian and Grogu. And down we go. Moving down further, we then get to my wife's Doctor Who collection, which has the New Adventures of Doctor Who, and a Funko Pop Dalek, and a Geomag TARDIS. It also happens to be the shelf where we keep jigsaw pieces that we don't know where they belong. I don't know why. We then have 2 more rows of Doctor Who books, again set in the classic period of Doctor Who, with a nice little mashup of a TARDIS being acquired by a bunch of Jawas from Star Wars on Tatooine with a sandcrawler in the back there. Our wedding cake actually had an R2-D2 and a Dalek on the top of it. And then further down, I'm now lying on the floor, we have the hardback Doctor Who books for the more modern Who. I say more modern Who. Starting at Christopher Eccleston, which was still 20 years ago, which is quite alarming. And this series I have read most of. And then I've tilt it down, hidden behind a whole bunch of hardback books that my wife can't find anywhere to put them at the moment. We have a continuation of the new Who, with more recent Doctors going from Matt Smith up to Ncuti, which are these ones here. We also have a plushie Adipose. But when you want to wave, there we go. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed seeing a close-up of my bookshelves. I hope it's not too wobbly. I hope you like that. If you did, I might end up doing some more bookshelf tours. This isn't the only bookcase in this room, and this isn't the only room in the house that has books in it. In fact, there's a room in the house that doesn't have books in it. Feel free to comment down below about what you've seen. As usual, if you have nothing nice to say, then please keep it yourself. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and other YouTubey things if you want. And until next time, see you later.